How y'all doing? I'm wonderful. I want to introduce myself. Everybody seems to be attentive and happy this morning. First time I've seen that in school. That's a good thing. Who I am. Is it a marker or something that I can write on the board?
Oh, no. Around that board.
Turn it on. Isn't that cool?
Z, you see what I'm saying? Oh.
So, what's the age?
17.
Some people 18. 18.
I'm at 15.
Man, come on, I know you're not
15.
15, 16 roughly.
Yeah.
18. 15, 16.
Checo, why you didn't say your age? What you doing? That's why you Yep.
So, now, who I am. My name is Leland Johnson. I am CEO of Heart of God Found. Hey, that's what I'm talking. INC. Leland Johnson. CEO. So you know who you're talking to. Now, what I'm here to talk about today is your life. A little bit about what I do. Right now, we are an international incorporation. What we do is we house homeless men, women, and children throughout the world. Right now, we're working in Nigeria, as well as California, as well as Memphis, and as well as Atlanta. Here, we have a halfway house project, which is for men that are getting out of prison, that has been there 15, 20 years, roughly, battered women, orphans, as well as homeless veterans. If I said that, I'm sorry. Now, my purpose of being here today is to save each and every last one of you the time of trying to make a decision at whether or not you want to finish school and whether or not you want to be in the streets with your partners. Don't let the suit fool you. I'm going to tell you my story in just a second. Whether or not you wanna go and hang out with your homegirls, cut school. Whether or not you wanna go to college, or whether you just settle for working at McDonald's. Why do I say that? Society itself, whether you realize it or not, you're only 15, 16, you probably don't. Pay attention. What society does is keeps your minds in a place to make you believe that you can't achieve anything. it makes it seem as if everything that you are trying to do is so hard to achieve. Now, I just explained that we are an international corporation. How long, and I'm asking this question, but I'm going to pick on some students. I'm going to come off behind this desk. How long do you think we have been in business? Huh? He said 5 years.
15 years.
15 years. How do you think I am, man? I'm mad about that. How do you think I am? She said 10.
Like I give you 7.
33.
28.
32.
I ain't silly, I'm
24. No, let's stick to the script.
Y'all been in business for about 50 years.
International corporation.
50.
First, I was gonna take that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of the question. Y'all, way off. We have only been in business 1 year.
Okay, big CEO.
1 year we have been in business. Matter of fact, not even 1 year. What's this? November the what?
21st.
I don't keep up with days. I'm sorry. We started in January.
Dang. 11 months.
Don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't get to where you want to go. Don't ever think that what you set your goals to, it cannot be attained. Don't let nobody tell you that, oh, that's a pipe dream. Now I'm getting serious. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't go where you want to go. I don't care if you said you wanted 3 elephants in your backyard by the time you're 25. By all means, you can have 3 elephants in your backyard by the time you're 25. Because guess what? Each and every person in this room will spend 5 years of their life chasing ants. The whole time you are supposed to be hunting elephants. That's a parable. I'll break it down in a second. You can chase ants the whole while you're hunting elephants. They're coming over the fence. But you can't see the elephants because you're looking down at the little ants. Do anybody understand? I'm going to pick one person that I think might get you. Do you understand what I mean? What's your name? No, she knows who I'm talking to. She's quiet. That's what I'm picking on. What do I mean by saying you'll spend your life chasing ants when you're supposed to be hunting elephants?
Like, you spend your time looking at the small things instead of thinking bigger than what's in life for you.
There you go. If I spent my time listening to what people say and believing people and them telling me, oh, it's going to take you 5 years to get to where you got to go. Oh, well, that's a 10-year process. Oh, well, I don't think that you can do it. If I listened to people, I would not be where I am today. If I listened to people, I would not be helping as many people in the world as we are. Just a rough deal. What do you want to do with your life? Yes. Dreams. And don't tell me nothing. I want to go to college and no. What is your dream? Dream big. I just talked about ants and elephants. If you throw out an ant, I'm going to step on it.
I want to become a pediatrician.
There you go. I want to be a master mechanic. A master mechanic? That's not a small dream. It's actually hard. You. I'm picking randomly. Trust me, you might be next. You, yeah. You want to go to the Army? Another good field. Young lady.
I want to become a professional softball player.
A professional softball player. It's another big dream. Young lady back there with the curly hair. Rubbing her nose. Yes, ma'am. You don't. No ants. I'm stepping on them. Huh? A doctor? That's a huge dream. Don't ever allow your life, don't ever allow what you go through, don't ever allow your peers to detour your mindsets from where and what you have to do. Before you get anywhere you have to go, you have to obtain the knowledge first. To be a master mechanic, pediatrician, doctor, Army, no matter what it is that you do, obtain the knowledge. Because if you do not, you have to take my road. Is anybody curious at my road? What are you curious about? Glad you asked. I asked the question earlier, how old everybody thought I was. I'm 29 years old. Yeah, you were close. Okay, whatever. I know. Seriously, I'm 29. But I have lived the life of a 50-year-old man. I grew up, moved out on my own at 17. I dropped out of school, became an electrician. Only because I couldn't find another job. I had to get back in school and redo everything over again. At age 23, 24, and 25. But the life that I went through, you remember when I said, don't let the suit fool you? I was in the streets, drugs, alcohol, fighting, gangs. And some of y'all looking at me like, yeah, right. But it's the truth. I faced death 5 times. I faced death 5 times in 3 years. That's the wrong life for y'all. Don't allow your mind to be so small that you'll follow your peer before you'll follow your heart. I'm picking on somebody.
Is it okay for some of the kids if they wanted to record you? Rather than ask?
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I think you knew I was coming. What do you want to do with yourself? You want to go to the NBA? What are you doing to get to the NBA? What do you do every day? You go to practice, that's it? Just practice. To obtain a goal, to reach a dream, it takes more. It takes a little bit more than just half-stepping. And I'm being tough on you for a reason. The system is designed in the United States of America to intentionally keep all minorities at a certain level. There's a study going on right now at UCLA. Out of roughly 300,000 students, only 33% of them are minorities. And only 18% of that 33% will graduate this year. And the only reason why they will graduate is because they care more about them in their sports arena, basketball, football, baseball. This is UCLA. They care more about their sport arena than they do the actual child or student that is attending the college for education. There are certain skills that you need just to have a job. McDonald's won't even hire you now without a high school diploma. McDonald's. If you can't get a job at McDonald's, what's next?
Street.
What you say?
Streets.
And I'm going to tell you, the streets, it may look good. You might see some money. But just as fast as it touch your hand, it's going to fall through. I'm a witness. Nothing that comes that fast lasts forever. And that road would lead you to nothing but death. If you in the streets now, I don't know your lives. I don't know what you do at home. I don't know your homeboys. I don't know if you smoke weed. I don't know if you not. I know I see young boys in my office area smoking and doing everything else. So I'm not saying that you do. I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying, if these are the things that you're deciding to spend your time on and do, don't. Because it's going to take you to the wrong place. And it's a place you don't want to go. Jails are overcrowded right now. Ask me, or I'm not. Don't ask me. Are jails overcrowded with what? Black men. And you know what they're doing? They're paying people like me big money to take some off their hands and put them in my halfway house. Just so they can make room for some more to come in. This is true. I just got a call from the Department of Justice last week. This is true. They want to make room. They don't want to build more because they have enough jails as it is. They want to make room. Even young black girls, Spanish, Latino, it doesn't matter. The minority is the majority in the United States, and it is something that they would rather not do. I know what Douglas High School used to look like before it was this nice facility that y'all are in. I know what it looked like. I was born and raised on Bankhead. I know what's set to come from this area. But I'm sitting here and I'm looking at everybody's faces and I don't see nothing but sharp tools. Even, I mean, everybody. Everybody I'm looking at are sharp kids. I can see her as a pediatrician. The Army. What did you say you wanted to be, young lady? Professional softball player. I can see that. But the moment you step out this school and you go back home in your neighborhoods, you have nothing but pure pressure. I didn't say peer, I said pure pressure. Why? Because all you see around you is destruction, gangs, violence, drugs, more. That's all you see. And it hurts my heart. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. After my life in the streets, put my mom's life in danger and more, I had to make a change. And if I could save a few lives in the process, by being that shovel, that tool to help others dig themselves out of the grave, by all means, I said I would for the rest of my life. And here we are today. Kids, don't let nothing stop y'all. Set your minds higher than what you think you can achieve. If you want to build rocket ships, by all means say, I'm going to build my own personal rocket ship. If you want to have your own skyscraper to have businesses rent out, that's an actual business. Say, I want my own skyscraper. What's your name? Shandarius Towers. That don't sound bad, do it? It can happen. There's nothing too large for you to obtain. I don't care what you're going through at home. I don't care what people are telling you. It's a lie. With the proper preparation, you can achieve any goal. You're talking to somebody that has been through everything that you can possibly think of. But I turned it around. Almost too late. But if you take heed, you'll be working with Grammy Award-winning producers and rappers and everything else too. Some of my colleagues are very close. Very, very close. Drummer Boy, Mayor Kasim Reed, Commissioner Boone, the director of United Way, if y'all know what that is, that's a huge company, worldwide. These are my colleagues now. But I'm from the streets. Some said I would never obtain it. I made them all look like they were lying through their teeth. You know what I want y'all to do? The exact same thing. Don't you let nobody tell you that you can't be something that you want to be. If they tell you that you can't, I want you to laugh at them and say, Mr. Johnson said I can. Do we have a deal? Class, do we have a deal?
Yes.
I probably got 2 minutes left. Do we have any questions? Any questions? Yes. I knew he had a question. What's up, man?
All right, so what made you, I know what made you want to change your life around, but when did you decide that you needed to?
I decided to change my life around when